Hi guys, it is Adair Danielle with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing just a quick cosmic check-in. Something told me to do like a 3-card spread, so everybody's in the same video. I'm going to put the timestamps in the comment section, okay? But before we get into it, yeah, something randomly just told me like do a reading, just do something for guidance or what have you. But it's also doubles as a thank you guys, because I am just, I know you're probably like, she's faking it as many times as she says it, but if you look at my older videos, my goal was 10 subscribers, and I am over 1,000, and like, it's crazy how quickly it happened. When I tell you 10 was the end all and be all for me, and I would have been content with 10 subscribers, then, I mean, I just, words can't describe. And so you guys, I just have to say thank you so much. Shout out to our Libras, Leos, and our Capricorns. You guys scraped on up. You made those numbers show popping, and I just have to say thank you guys. And again, thank you to our Geminis and our Pisces, Cancers, everybody else. I just have to say thank you, but I really just do have to give out the MVP award to our Libras, Leos, and Capricorns. You guys really stunned and surprised me, you know? And so I really appreciate just to seeing those numbers go up, just so those messages can reach a lot of different people. If you have emailed me and I have not responded, I was so busy this past week, and so that's kind of why, but I promise I will get back to you. I do check. Everything was just a little haywire this week. And, yeah, so again, this is just like a cosmic check-in. It's nothing like specific. There's no specific dates. I just wanted to see what is going on. Something was just like, dude, just post a reading really quick. Okay, there's also information about booking like a personal reading with me in the description box, and just like a donation gift if that interests you. If not, just enjoy the video, all right? So let's get into it. I'm gonna go through it by signs. So I'm gonna start with fire signs, then move to earth, air, water. Just because I like to keep the energies together, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing it that out of order. I hope that doesn't bother too much of you guys. All right, so we're going to start with our fire signs, and we're going to go into our Aries, okay? And boom, Aries, there we are. All right. And Venus, check in. And okay. All right, Aries. Okay. So yeah, I was like right off the rip, we have the 6 of Swords. At the top of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and then we move into the Queen of Cups. Okay, so it seems like some of you guys are leaving a situation behind. You're leaving somebody out in the cold. This has to do with a relationship. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But it really seems like you're just kind of leaving behind and kind of turning inward and loving yourself is really what I'm getting. Yeah. Why are we doing that? Okay, so we have the Lovers here. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries. So it just seems like you're leaving somebody behind. You're leaving somebody in the cold. You're moving on. And you might even be introduced to another person, or you're leaving a soulmate behind. I did see the Devil card. So this could have been a very toxic energy, something that it's time for you to move. And you're finally taking that step. It might have been very difficult. You might have been holding on to something for a very long time, but you're kind of stepping into your power. People are seeing you as very attractive. People want to be around you. People are seeing you as fertile and abundant, and you're going to have a lot of options that are going to come in, right? It's just going to take some time. So if you are an Aries and you're walking away from a situation, you're walking away from a intimate relationship, and you're turning inward because you were dealing with a very turbulent type of relationship, just be patient, hang in there. You will move into your element with the Empress there. That is, I consider that to be a sign of Aries. Just really feminine energy. So you're going to be moving into your element. So do not fret, my Aries, okay? Let's see. Let's go into Leo. Let's see. Leo, ooh, Wheel of Fortune. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General reading. Okay. Some of you guys seem to be entering into a more equitable situation. Okay? Yeah. Your cards keep popping up, okay? Alright. Venus General. Alright. I did see the High Priestess. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, but always follow your intuition. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands here. So this is conflict and burden, okay? For some of you guys. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the World card. Alright, so it kind of goes into what I was saying. You guys are coming out of conflict. In the past, you have felt a lot of conflict and just kind of fighting, battling of egos. I feel like you guys have been protecting your jungle is really what I'm getting. But you now are in a moment where you're having an open and honest conversation with yourself, with the people around you. You're being blunt. You're cutting straight to the point. You are cutting out any unnecessary bullshit, and you're not taking a whole bunch of rigmarole and tomfoolery is kind of what I'm seeing. And then for the outcome, we have the World card. So you guys are really going to be moving and closing out a cycle. And, you know, again, because you're starting a new one, I really do feel like this is a changing of tides. You're going to be moving into a new direction, be it a relationship, be it career, or whatever, because I did see that Wheel of Fortune was the first thing I saw. So yeah, close out this cycle, get out of this conflict. There's no need to stay there. So it seems like some of you guys are really yielding your sword and really fighting for what it is that you want, and you're not afraid to, I don't know, really just be a Leo, really defend yourself, you know, try to cut out of this burden. You don't need it, because right after that we have the Sun card, and this is your card, you know, this is one of your cards. So you get to be yourself and happy as a child. So don't be afraid to defend yourself. Don't be afraid to move out of conflict, all right? Okay, so now we're going to Sagittarius. Okay. Venus. Ooh, I just love how your cards keep popping up every time I mention it. So I'm hoping that this is resonating with people. I'm seeing a lot of 3 Sagittarius. Okay, so that is expansion, or cheating. Look at that. I was going to say that, but, you know, I stay away from it, okay? But let's see. Alright. Who is this? The Fool. So we are starting on a new journey. Some of you are taking that leap of faith, okay? It's kind of what I'm seeing. Ooh. What was this that fell out? So some of you guys are trying to take a leap of faith, and some of you guys are really deciding. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Some of you guys are deciding if you're going to take that leap of faith with somebody new, or if you're going to remain single. Because for some of you, really what I'm imagining is that you are kind of in between two people. You have 2 interests that are coming in at the same time. I think that you were single. I think that you were kind of minding your own business, and it's kind of like that feast or famine. Feast or famine mentality, where like you were alone, you were kind of minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, now there's people coming out the woodworks trying to pursue you. And you're a Sagittarius, you like to have your fun, you know? Yeah, it's definitely some love interests that are coming in for you, and kind of out of nowhere. That wasn't the actual spread, but that was a message for some of you guys, okay, Sagittarius? Let's see. So yeah, so here's making a decision with that Queen of Wands. Again, I told you, yeah, look at this cheating card. There's some deception that's going on because I saw so many 3s, and we have the Devil card. So some of you guys are holding on to a toxic relationship, all right? Some of you guys are really doing some shady shit, or some shady shit is being done to you, okay? So if you are in fact in a crossroad and you're trying to decide between 2 people, I always recommend going inward, because I'm a Pisces, but it really seems that, like, here, take your heart out of it and use your head with this Queen of Swords here. Cut through the bullshit. And if you are on the receiving end of the shenanigans that's happening, you know, and you will find out, and you will be able to cut it out. But with this Devil card being here, this could easily be a very toxic relationship that is happening. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but there is some deception that is happening within your energies right now. So be aware and be on alert, all right? Going back to that Two of Wands with the girl who's blindfolded and the two wands, don't be her. It's kind of what I'm seeing, all right? That's another interpretation for that particular reading. Do not be that girl. Take the blindfold off. Use your swords, all right? Don't just sit there and wait for something to happen, because if something is being done to you, then you don't need to do it. And also, don't be a victim of your circumstances. If you always have the free will and the power to make a decision, okay? So do not stay in that, because then the universe will make decisions for you, and you don't want that, Sagittarius. You never do. As much popping as you guys are, and as much as you value your freedom, please don't be bound by whatever it is that is binding you right now, all right? Have courage to take that leap of faith. Have courage to move. Do not stay stuck, okay? And with the Nine of Wands, with the Nine of Pentacles also, that's be aware of being in that gilded cage. Don't isolate yourself, okay, out of fear, all right? Kind of what I'm getting. All right, now let's move into our earth signs, all right? Starting with Taurus. Oops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Earth sign, Taurus. Yeah, some of you guys are leaving some stuff behind and starting on something new, Taurus. All right? Alright. And it's okay. Alright. The Tower, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Alright, Taurus. This is all major arcana energy, okay? So this is some big movement. Starting out with the Tower, some of you guys might be coming out of a situation where the wind was knocked out of you. Every time I see the Tower, this is a sudden change that is beyond your control. This is something that you absolutely, one day it was one thing and then literally the next day it was something else, okay? And you were jumping ship. You had to jump and abandon. The cool thing about the Tower that I always say is when it happens, it's very scary. But when you start at ground zero, you can build up to whatever you want. So there's kind of a freedom that happens in destruction, right? There's a freedom that happens in forest fires because it creates new soils that can build new plants. That is exactly how I see the Tower. And with the High Priestess being in the middle and the heart of your reading, this means that you have to follow your intuition. This happened for a reason. This Tower moment happened for a very specific type reason. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to listen to your spirit guides, listen to your inner voice to tell you what it is that you're supposed to do. How are you supposed to move forward? Because with the Chariot card being the outcome, again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a Pisces, and could be dealing with a Cancer. So a lot of water. So it seems like you're really going through a pretty emotional time, which might make you uncomfortable being an earth sign. It might seem illogical or impractical, but emotions aren't impractical all the time. Sometimes it is worth listening and tune into them. And with the High Priestess being here, that's specifically what the cards are asking you to do, all right? So with the Chariot being here, this is really, what are you going to do after this Tower moment? How are you going to command these two Sphinxes again so you can take your armor and charge forward, okay, Taurus? That is really what's asking you. But this is divine. This is destiny. Whatever happened, it's destiny. It's going to put you on the right track to where you are headed. And you are going to go full steam ahead, not taking anything. Look at how controlled this man is. And it is because he has married his heart and his mind and knows how to control his emotions, knows how to control the elements that are working against him, and uses it to his advantage, okay, Taurus? So whatever happened, whatever just kind of exploded and just kind of has taken you out of your comfort zone, which is very important to Taurus, all I can definitely say is listen to your heart, you know, for how you're going to rebuild, all right, Taurus? Okay, let's move into Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Cute. Alright, we just had a few cards pop up. So let's talk about it. Your card popped up here. Could be focusing on home, but this is definitely your energy. It seems like a lot of you guys are being defensive. A lot of you guys are putting your guard up, and you guys are blocking communication. There's somebody who wants to talk to you. There's somebody who might even see you as a mother. There's somebody that you could be the mother to their children, but there's somebody who is trying to reach out to you to receive some of that nurturing energy, and you have blocked communication. You're not having it, all right? Let's see if it pops up why in that spread, but some of you guys, yeah, with this Knight of Swords, you're blocking communication. Some of you guys could even be blocking compliments and love. Some of you guys could be blocking love and being defensive and not taking it for whatever reason. Maybe you think the time's not right. You're focusing on other things. You're trying to focus on yourself. And so you're just blocking out a lot of communication from other people. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Right, and look at this combination right here. Okay, sorry. Alright, sorry Virgos. I'm trying to get into it. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are in this Five of Cups moments where you're really focusing on some negative energy. You're focusing on spilled milk. Turn around, Virgo. There are 2 cups behind you. Do not get caught up in being self-critical, Virgos. Virgos are very close to me. My mother's a Virgo. I love Virgos. And they're the polar opposite, right, of Pisces. But please be aware that sometimes you can be so critical. It's one of your greatest talents, but it's also one of your greatest flaws, because you can be so hard on yourself, and you're all such beautiful creatures that it kind of breaks my heart when you guys like start to beat yourself up. You know, adopt this Queen of Wands energy, right? Leave that mess behind, okay? Some of you guys could have been dealing with a fire sign, so an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It's kind of what I'm getting. But with this Queen of Wands here, this is shining. This is the Rihanna card. As I always say, this bitch is on top of her game, okay? You have to leave some of this negative energy behind. If you came out of a situation where you were sad, now this is you. Boom. Look at these sunflowers that are growing up behind you. You are in control of a kingdom. Your kingdom. You answer to no one but yourself. Your husband's not here. Do what you want, right? But it shows the most likely outcome is going to be the 6 of Swords. So this is walking away, moving towards something that is going to better serve you. So do not cry over spilled milk. Swim, paddle, row to your 2 of Cups. Okay, Virgo? Leave some of that criticalness behind. You're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Some of you are connecting with an Aquarius. Absolutely stunning. You look like a celebrity. There's no need to be crying over those 3 cups. You know, there's no need. There's just no need. Yep, some of you guys are going to be entering into a love relationship with an Aquarius. Is kind of what I'm seeing. And I know that that is specifically true for somebody that I know. Literally, we just talked about it earlier today. So that's hilarious. Okay? So last, the Earth sign, we're going to have Capricorns. Ooh. Venus. General. Thanks again, Capricorns, for turning out. I was really, really, really happy and humble. Okay? Alright. Alright. Alright, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so here we have the Queen of Cups, okay? Could be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. We have the 10 of Swords. And then we have, the 4 of Cups, alright? So basically what I'm seeing, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords again. And, you know, and the 7 of Cups. All right, so basically in the past foundation, we might have had a relationship, Capricorns, that caused a lot of anxieties. it was a very loving relationship, but it was kind of filled with like disillusion and fantasy, right? And so it kind of moved into this very painful cycle with this Ten of Swords here. But it's over. It's closed, okay? This is closed off. These are old wounds. He's dead. You can no longer beat a dead horse. But it seems like there was a loving relationship with the Queen of Cups here, or there was just love. Maybe you felt something for somebody. It ended. But the interesting thing is, with this Four of Cups, there's going to be an offer presented, okay? There's going to be somebody who's going to come out to you, who's going to be offering love, or a job, or what have you, okay? Fill in the blank for what makes sense for you. Or you could be offering love or financial opportunities to someone else, okay? But it seems like you were just kind of sitting and you're stagnant. Some of you guys are just bored in your situation. But if you think about what it was that you want to manifest and you want to go after, you can come out of this Ten of Swords beautifully, depending on how you handle what is going to be presented to you, okay, Capricorns? So that's really, and then here with the Chariot followed by the Ace of Wands. That's what I'm saying. It really is up to you how you're going to move forward, because this is also a time of stagnation and kind of boredom, all right? Okay, Capricorns. All right, moving into our air signs, right? Starting off with Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Alright. Let's see what is happening with our Geminis. Okay, again, Geminis, y'all have been... y'all energy is just so strong with this Ten of Cups here, okay? That's your underlying energy, and it's just, you're just winning. You're winning. You have a lot of options that are ahead of you. A lot of things that are coming towards you. You stop at nothing. It's literally the world is in your shoulders, okay? And we have the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys could be connecting with a Capricorn, or I'm just a really terrible shuffler. But again, I'm not mad, because with this Ten of Cups being under, being the underlying energy, this has been y'all's reading the entire time. But there seems to be like a true love and happiness and deep commitment that's coming in. Definitely like nurturing. There's just an abundance of like happiness with this combination right here, okay? That's really what I'm seeing. And honestly, it could be self-love, Gemini. You guys are twins. The person that you could be connecting with is yourself, and you're totally fine with that. Is kind of what I'm seeing, okay, Geminis? All right. Let's move into our Libras. Libra, so where's it in Venus? Okay. Venus. Ooh. We got the Okay, Libras. A lot happening, you guys. Some of you guys are coming out of a situation where it was inequitable. Now you're moving into an equitable situation. There's offers coming in. You might have to take a leap of faith. There's people that are returning to you from your past, offering love, exes and all that stuff. I really think I think that was the title of your thing. That is still true. If they have not appeared yet, they're coming back. Libras. All those cards that just flew out, those people are most certainly coming back. Okay. The Moon, alright, could be connecting with a Cancer. The Ace of Swords, okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. Alright, Libras, it looks like some of you guys are going to be finding out about a third-party situation. The Moon is a card of secrecy, okay, hidden, unknown. Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is the card of honesty, which is the card of truth, the card of revealing, blunt, very just straightforward. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is a card of reuniting, and celebration, and also a third-party situation. So some of you guys, this does mean that you will find out the truth about a third-party situation, and for others of you, again, this is still the return of the ex, where somebody who has been in the subconscious is going to reveal themselves, and then you'll be reunited. So you guys can apply that to how it unfolds to you. Yeah, but those are the two ways to interpret those two readings. All right. But you'll know. I always say you know what applies to you and what doesn't, right? Okay, so moving into our Aquarii. Aquarius, some of you guys could be connecting with the Virgo. I did want to say that because you appeared in their video. So some of you guys, if you have time, you might want to cross-watch and see it. All right. Alright, Temperance, some of you guys are regaining ultimate and true balance, are also connecting with a Sagittarius and finding some freedom, okay? Some of you Aquarius need to let go. Y'all need to let go of some emotions. Y'all need to let go of some people. Y'all need to let go of some things, okay? Because you're holding on to dear life for things, and there are new things that are coming in with this Ace of Wands, this judgment being here, and this Wheel of Fortune. It's time to let it go, whatever you're holding on to, okay? Because there is a new opportunity. There's new creativity, passion that is coming in for you. Could be a second chance, but just things are going to be revealed. You know, this is Angel Gabriel reviving the dead, so you need to let some shit go and ascend, right? Because there's some good things that are headed your way, Aquarius, as long as you do that. And here we go. At the top of the deck, we have the Virgo, a Virgo card, a card of Virgo, Sagittarius, no, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? Could be focusing on your home, self-love, self-care, nurturing. And then, again, with more Nine of Pentacles, all right? Focusing on finances, focusing on building yourself up if you are not connecting with a Virgo, okay? Or another earth sign. This is really just let out with the old, in with the new. Genuinely what I see. And some of it could do with finance, and some of it just does with just loving yourself, all right? And then last but not least, we have our water signs, all right? So we're going to start off with Cancer. Oh, all right, Cancer, a little stiff. A little stiff, okay? I see why. We'll see what pops up in the reading, okay? Venus. Yeah, some of y'all are a little stiff because y'all have been dealing with a soulmate, excuse me, who you recently went into the cold with, or you're coming out of the cold of. You're coming out of the cold, or you just went into the cold with them. You're either, you know, standing. Ugh, oh my goodness gracious, no wonder. Okay, you're either leaving a situation, you're letting some past stuff go, and you're like leaving somebody out in the cold, you're leaving somebody to rot, or somebody who has you left out in the cold and you cut off with those claws, they're returning back to you, okay? Is really what I'm seeing. It's a soulmate situation, could be dealing with a Gemini, but this is somebody that you have a soul tie to. The energy is very strong, which is why I was so freaking tongue-tied. Like, okay. Oh. Venus. Yeah, sorry about that. And is that the Six of Cups I see? It is the Six of Cups I see. Like I said, some people are coming out from the cold, trying to have a new start with you, with the Ace of Wands, okay? Trying to have a new beginning with you. Wow. I literally just pulled these cards for Aquarius. So the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune, and I definitely just shuffled. But it seems like somebody is coming back from your past. Could be dealing with a Leo. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle just in case that was not the case. But yeah, Yeah, because I was like the exact same reading that they had. I just want to make sure. Alright. Yeah, some of you guys, yeah, I just saw the Ten of Swords and the Lovers card. So you guys are really ending this soul tie that you've had. But I really think if you've ended it or you've severed, okay, see, this is what I'm saying. Alright, I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to fight it anymore because it keeps saying the same thing. Alright, so again, we have the Six of Cups. This is a card of the past. That's why I'm saying this is somebody returning. This is a card of nostalgia just because simply what it is paired with, which is the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So this is somebody who you've left behind, and you've definitely cut somebody out, Cancer. You've definitely left somebody out in the cold. And I don't really think that you're necessarily, like, looking back, okay? They might be trying to come back and resurrect again with, because Venus is still in retrograde. So this is Return of the X season. But I'm just seeing that, like, be on alert that, like, a soul tie that you've had is re-entering. It's not over. It's just not over. You're done, but they're not. That's what I mean by that. Look at that. Conflict. They just want to bring conflict and trouble. Genuinely, okay? They're very unstable. Without you, because you left them. And they don't know what to do. It's kind of what I'm seeing, Cancer. Yeah. But you're doing your own thing. Like, you are truly about to, on a new start, on a new wavelength. Okay? Alright, Scorpio. See, Scorpios. It's almost some of y'all's birthdays. Love Scorpio season. Love Scorpio season, okay? Alright. So, let's see. Venus general. Oops. Venus general. And Venus. Alright. Scorpio and Venus. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. You're popping up as the King of Wands, alright? So that is a boss. That is somebody who knows what they're doing. This is a card of action, alright? With the Eight of Swords, moving communication. We have the Five of Cups as the most likely outcome. Okay. Let us see why that is. We have the Lovers popping out. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Could be dealing with a soulmate. Why is the Five of Cups here? Golly. Return, 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 return. Look at this. Scorpio, the retrograde is real, but it seems like you are the King of Wands. This is a card of passion. This is a card of boss. But it can be a card of being bossy and kind of tyrannical. And kind of being like a dick. But that's not really the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting that this is how you are viewed externally, which is why you're attracting attention, okay? Even if you're a female, you are looking really, really good. And it seems like people are trying to come back from the past to communicate with you. Maybe somebody that you cut off is trying to come back, or you're trying to go back to somebody, all right? But with the Five of Cups being the most likely outcome, and then seeing the Eight of Cups, and then I'm even going to pull this one, seeing the Ten of Wands. This connection, this soulmate, this person that is coming back to communicate with you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo, all right? Or somebody with fire in their chart. They were nothing but trouble, all right? They weren't what you needed. If this isn't you and this is the person that you are connecting with, they were that asshole. They were kind of that jerk type person where it was hard to communicate with them, very stuck on themselves. But if they are coming back and they're trying to offer love, you might kind of be at a crossroad, okay? You might be feeling like you might want to turn on to it. But again, with these two cards that are here, that of walking away and burning, you have to decide if you want to sign on to that type of energy that's returning, okay? That's up to you, Scorpio, all right? Because, I mean, definitely Venus is in retrograde, so when it comes to love, specifically since it is in Scorpio, you're feeling it the hardest. So that past soul tie connection can be really tough. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of what you're signing on to, with that Five of Cups being the outcome. It might start off great and then turn into something not so great. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and let's do, last but not least, Pisces. Ooh, yay, Pisces. Boom. Ooh, boom. Some Venus general. Venus general. Venus. Alright. Okay, we just had the Nine of Swords pop up. Some of you guys can have your guard up and really defending yourself, not being very open with your emotions. Okay. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have closing out a cycle with the World card. Beginning new, the Ace of Cups, boom, it appeared, alright? And then we have the Magician, okay? Some of you guys are going to be meeting an Aries, or you're just going to be dealing with a situation that you, in fact, manifested. This is somebody that you could have, this is something that you wanted, alright? You're definitely closing out a cycle, Pisces, with this World card here, and you're entering a new one, going straight from the World to an Ace. Guess what? To top it off, back with the Magician, okay? That's a really cool type spread. That is genuinely closing out one cycle. It seems that you've let go of past hurt. You've let go of past disappointments. Again, with that Nine of Wands that popped out, you still might feel defensive or guarded in yourself because it seems like whatever you're coming out of was probably a lot, okay? But because you are the most forgiving sign of the zodiac, hands down, and you let go, it seems like you're going to swim right in through that and walk into a new love. So be careful, be sure to write down what you want. Write your list to Santa Claus. Check it once and check it twice, because you have the power to manifest what it is that you want, Pisces, in this new relationship and partnership. And if it doesn't have to do with love and it has to do with creative endeavors, make sure that you know exactly what you want, okay? Use that logical side that you have. Use that logical fish that we try to swim away from. Use him, because that will really be able to dictate what it is that you are manifesting and bringing into you, alright? So that's really cool. I'm actually going to do Gemini's again, just because I didn't like how the cards are like pretty much the same. So you'll get 2 timestamps, Gemini's, but I don't mind again because you guys have been awesome viewership. That's why I don't want to, like, you know, slight you. Gemini. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Star card. Again, this is hope. Could be connecting with an Aquarius. We have Temperance, ultimate balance, 2 major arcana to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's still a very positive reading, which I knew it was going to be. I just wanted you to have your own cards because you deserve it, okay? So yeah, with the Star card, could be connecting with a could be connecting with an Aquarius. And this is really just a card of shining bright like a diamond, or shining bright like a star, okay? Some of you guys are going to be embarking on things that will bring you a lot of attention. People are going to see you. This could be a card of celebrity, right? Some of you guys are truly on a track that is going to bring you a lot of balance and a lot of freedom, okay? Specifically financial freedom, just because you will be garnering so much attention with whatever it is that you are doing right now. But your readings have been so great that I'm not surprised. that we end with the most likely outcome being the 10 of Pentacles. So if you put your heart and soul into something, the universe is going to greet you and you will be rewarded, okay, Gemini? So continue on your path. That's all I have to say. Really just continue doing you, continue being you, continue putting your energy and your effort and just being thankful and grateful for the gifts that are, you know, start thanking the Lord and the universe now. Be like, thank you so much, because you'll get it, right? It's yours. Just start thanking him. Start being appreciative for this 10 of Pentacles, because you got it, all right? So with all of that being said, thank you guys so much. I know this was quick, but I didn't want the video to go on too long, because I know that I love to talk. I love to talk to y'all. But yeah, I just really wanted to do a very quick cosmic check-in. I hope that this helped clarify some things or just reaffirm some things for you guys. Do not forget to leave a comment. Do not forget to drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe, okay, guys? And thank you guys so much, all right? Love you. Bye.